All right, everybody, we're going to be discussing the rules of accent in Spanish. We have three rules. So La Regla de Acentuar had three rules to determine where the accents go and how you pronounce words in Spanish. So the first rule, si la palabra termina en vocal, A, E, O, U, o las consonantes, NOS, el énfasis va en la segunda sílaba. So es importante saber cómo es que se enumeran las sílabas en español. So how do you count syllables in Spanish? All syllables in Spanish are counted from right to left. Okay, right to left. So in the word casa, you would just divide it casa. Okay, that's simple enough. You divide it right across the C and the A and the S, casa. So it would have two syllables. So this one right here, the first one would be called la última, and this one would be called la penúltima. So the last and the second to last syllable. So again, this says if the word ends with a vowel or the consonants N or S, the natural stress goes on the second or the penultimate syllable. So that would be this A right here. And when you pronounce the word casa, you say casa. Your voice naturally goes up on the A, casa. So again, there is no accent needed. If the word follows a rule, no accent is needed. We'll look at the next word, espejo. So if you count it out, it's espejo. So you divide that word into espejo, wherever your voice naturally stops. And again, you count it, espejo. My voice goes up on this E right here, okay? That E. So again, because it ends with an O, which is a vowel, it does not need an accent because it follows the rule. My voice went up on the second to last syllable. All right? The next word is cuchara, okay? So if you divide it, cuchara, okay? Separate the word. All right? If you look at it, it's cuchara. Again, we count from right to left. 1, 2. My voice normally goes up. If you say cuchara, we don't pronounce it cuchara or cuchara. Okay, we say cuchara. The voice naturally goes right there. Therefore, if it follows the rule, no accent. Okay? Now, the second rule says, si la palabra termina en consonante no NOS, el énfasis va en la última sílaba. So this one says if the word ends in a consonant, which is not our N or S because N or S is part of the first rule, then the stress, the natural inflection of the voice goes on the last syllable. So if we look at the first word, pared, again, we divided pared, two syllables. We divide it right between here, pared. When I pronounce the word pared, my voice goes up on the E. And it is always on a vowel that it goes up. It's not on a consonant. It always goes up on a pared. So because it follows the rule, the D is a consonant, and the stress goes on the last syllable, no accent. Correr. Okay, if you go correr. Now, here's an interesting one to divide. When you have two consonants together, you actually divide them right down the middle. So even though it's pronounced co and then rer, one R goes to one side, one goes to the other. So correr. Again, the voice goes up, correr. Okay, my voice goes up here. All verbs in the infinitive form would fall under this rule, that they end with a consonant. Correr, abrir. Okay? Again, you open it, abrir. That's two syllables. A and brir. Okay? All right? So this one separates because it's a double syllable. This does not because it is two different consonants. You have same consonants, R and R, you separate them. BR stays together. All right? Abrir. Now, again, my voice goes up here. No accent. So this so far pretty easy. Okay? Now, the third rule dice, si la palabra no sigue las reglas 1 y 2, escribe un acento escrito o ortográfico donde la palabra lleve el énfasis. So, if the word doesn't follow the rules 1 and 2, write an accent wherever the natural stress is. So if you look at the word canción, has two syllables. Canción. Okay, so we're going to divide the word. Now, according to rule number 1, if the word ends with a vowel, A, E, I, O, or the consonants, N, A, O, S, the natural stress is supposed to go on the A, okay? Because it's supposed to be on the penultimate or the second syllable from right to left. However, when I pronounce the word canción, my voice goes up here. Therefore, I must write a written accent wherever my voice goes up. Okay? So the next word, árbol. If you look, it's árbol. Okay? Divided in two. Rule number 2 says if the word ends in a consonant which is not N or S, the stress is supposed to go on the last syllable. It's supposed to be here, under the O. However, my voice, when I say the word árbol, my voice goes up on the A. Therefore, I have to write the accent right there. Okay? The third word, teléfono, has, if you count it out, teléfono. Okay? So it goes teléfono. If you count that, that's 4 syllables. All right? Now the word ends with an O, and the first rule says if the words end in a vowel or the consonants N or S, the stress goes in the second to last syllable. So it is supposed to naturally go right there under that O. However, when I say the word teléfono, the voice goes up here, and that's why it's got an accent. And this word is called esdrújula. Okay? Esdrújula means it's got the stress on the third to last syllable, which is interesting to know also because the word esdrújula is an esdrújula. So it has an accent because when you divide the word by consonants, syllables, esdrújula, and then a vowel, stress is supposed to be in the A. However, when you say the word esdrújula, it goes up here, therefore you write a written accent. Now, if you look at the word canción, we're going to go back to that word again. Canción. Okay? If I was to make that word plural and make it canciones, adding an ES, now you divide the word. Canciones. Okay? Canciones. According to the first rule, if the word ends with a vowel N or S, the stress goes on the second to last syllable. When I say the word canciones, it goes up in the same place. My voice goes up where it's supposed to. Therefore, no accent. So in the singular form, canción gets an accent, but in the plural, once we add the ES, no accent. Okay? So that is the simple way of knowing how to write the accents in words in Spanish. Most important thing is you have to know how to pronounce the words, right? And that's it. All right. Have a great day.